everyone, my name is Satakshi Tiwari and my roll number is 1921, and my topic for today is enhanced metal recovery using microbes, which is also called as biomining. It is a very cool procedure. So let's get started. Today I'll be taking you into the world of smallest workers, and I want to invite you into a hidden world where biology meets technology. Imagine if we didn't need to use giant fire-breathing furnaces or massive earth-moving machines to get the metals we need for our modern life. Instead, imagine hiring an army of trillions of tiny invisible workers to do that work for us. This is the amazing world of biomining. Technically, scientists call this biohydrometallurgy. Let's break that big word down. Bio means life. Hydro means water and metallurgy is the study of metals. So simply put, we are using living organism and water to extract precious metals from the earth. We are essentially hiring special microbes like the ones you might see in a Vinogradsky experiment to act as a microscopic chemist. These tiny mining microbes help us to collect and valuable metals like copper, gold, uranium, and nickel that are trapped deep inside the solid rock. There are two main ways these tiny superheroes help us. Bioleaching. This is like dissolving the metal, the microbes producing natural acids that turn solid metals into a liquid soup that we can easily pour out and collect. Bioabsorption. This is more like a magnet effect. The metals simply stick to the outside of the microbes' tiny bodies, allowing us to filter them out later like picking up pins with a magnet. Now we'll be talking about why traditional mining is a problem. You might wonder why we need to change how we mine. The truth is, the old way of mining is starting to fail for us. For hundreds of years, we have relied on smelting, which is the melting of rocks at incredible high temperatures. This has three massive downsides. It is very expensive. It takes a huge amount of electricity, coal to melt rock, which costs a lot of money. It hurts our earth, planet. Traditionally, mining releases toxic gases like sulfur dioxide, which pollutes the air we breathe. We are running out of easy metals. We have already taken the rich rocks. Today, most of the metals left is low-grade ore, which means there is only a tiny bit of metal hidden in a whole lot of rock. Traditional mining is too expensive to use on these trash rocks, so we end up throwing them away. So now we'll be talking about how the microbes work, the microbial appetite. So how do these tiny bugs actually work? The most famous one, microbe called AcidothioBacillus peroxidans. These microbes don't mine because they want to help humans. They do it because they are hungry. They actually eat the minerals in the rock to get the energy they need to grow and survive. They have two methods. The direct attack, they physically attach themselves to the rock and chew on the surface. The indirect method, they create a powerful chemical environment that dissolves the rock around the metal for them. By the time they are done, the solid metal trapped in the rock has been turned into a liquid. Once it's liquid, it's much cleaner and safer for us to handle than trying to melt down tons of heavy solid rocks. So now we'll be talking about the three main industrial methods. First method, heap leaching. We pile the rocks into giant mountains and spray them with a microbe-filled liquid. It's like brewing a giant pot of metal tea. Stirred tank leaching. We put the microbes and the rocks into giant heated blenders. This is the fastest way and is used for very expensive metals like gold. Dump leaching. We use this for the leftovers from the old mines. We let the microbes work slowly over many years to get every last drop of value out of what used to be called waste. Now we'll be talking about the benefits and the future of biomining. Biomining is win-win for both the economy and the earth. It is cheaper because it works at normal temperatures and greener because it doesn't create poisonous smoke. But the most exciting part is the future. Urban mining, scientists are using microbes to mine our smartphones, which are old, and computers to recycle the gold and copper inside them. Genetic engineering. We are learning how to create super bugs that can mine even faster and work in even tougher environments. Now we'll be moving to the conclusion, a sustainable revolution. To wrap up everything, biomining is much more than just a clever way to get metal. It represents a massive shift in how humans interact with our planet. For thousands of years, we have taken what we wanted from the earth by force, using fire, explosion, and heavy machinery. But as we move into the future that requires us to be more responsible, we are realizing that working with nature is far more powerful than working against it. Biomining is the perfect example for what we call a circular economy. It allows us to get the metals we need for electric cars, our medical equipment, and our smartphones without destroying the air we breathe or land we live on. It proves that even the smallest living thing on earth, microbes so small we can't even see them, can solve some biggest problems which are there in our environment. As we look forward a greener, cleaner future, these tiny miners will be our most important partners. By using biology instead of fire, we can keep our planet healthy while still building the technology of tomorrow. Thank you so much.